Matt Griggs of Griggs Farms LLC. We're located here about 4 miles outside of Humboldt, Tennessee. The farm began in about 1882 with my great-great-grandfather when he started the cotton gin and farming operation in this location. Been passed down through the generations, and I inherited when my dad passed away in 2005 and been running this since. To get the full benefit out of cover crops, they need to be taken close to maturity. A high biomass is the quickest way, in my opinion, to improve the soils and experience the immediate benefits that you can see from cover crops, which is weed control. I've gotten away from early termination to plant and gotten into planting green, where I will use mechanical means of a roller crimper to terminate the crop, and I will also have to use a little bit of herbicide too to terminate some of the species. I found that by doing this, I'm able to get the full benefits, because typically the last week to 2 weeks that the cover crops are growing, that's when you're going to get the majority of your biomass, and biomass is what it takes to increase organic matter and control weeds. Through trial and error and many failures, I've developed some residue movers that didn't wrap up with the cover crops and allowed me to plant a different variety of cash crops into the cover crop. Most difficult was probably cotton, because it's such a shallow seeded crop with a low population, and that was where these residue movers that I made last year have really benefited me in getting the kind of stand I need to have a profitable cotton crop. Water is usually our biggest limiting factor on crop production here in West Tennessee. But through terracing, no-till cover crops, I'm really starting to see improvements in my infiltration. I've documented behind cover crops a water infiltration rate of 62 inches per hour for the first inch and 12 inches per hour for the second inch, compared to roughly 2 inches per hour for straight no-till. Conservation is extremely important to me, because in my opinion, the good Lord has given us a perfect system to live in and to prosper in. He's given us all the ingredients, and it's up to me and other farmers to manage that the right way.